I'm not sure you can even touch your airlock, really. Oh yeah, restore bash, close. No, you're right. So the airlock is really what defines the ship. Noted. Noted. Okay, well with that then, we are simply going to have to build the ship further down then in the future. Gotcha. Sort of. There is a clearance. You should be pushing backwards instead. Oh, is it maybe because I'm in... Like, I'm currently docked, and as a consequence, I can't touch it. Yeah, maybe while undocked I can do it. Well, it's not something that we're going to be working on just yet, because I would need way more gubbins in here in order to do that. But let's go ahead and have a look at our newly installed... That is so much bigger than I was led to believe. Okay, so you know how you said it was a 2x6? It's a 3x6. That's a massive improvement over what we previously had. See, the suggestion was it was a 2x6 or a 2x8, and I was like, well, I mean, you know, that's all right and stuff, but like it would be replacing a 2x4. So, you know, it would be doubling its size, but these are more than doubling their size. They're taking 4 cells and they're adding an extra 5 because the internal volume is 3x3 rather than 2x2, which is the space it takes up physically. So they're adding 5 tiles, whereas a 2x8, even if it was like 2x6, I'd still have to get rid of the second one. So I really wouldn't be gaining anything. I'd be losing something, but this actually changes it a lot. I don't have enough money to buy more of these right now, but that is fantastic. Genuinely. Ooh, I wonder. No. That would have been great, but no. Fair. Fair. That would have been amazing. It's like, let me just stick my crates in there. But alas, the devs thought about that one. That being said, I will move all of these in there. Trash I'm going to sell, of course. We'll also add loose bits, so the floors, the conduits can probably be in there fine as well. And yeah, that's actually pretty solid. I like that. Okay. So this crate is now empty. For all intents and purposes. I feel like I could probably get rid of quite a few of these crates, if I'm honest. I'm going to replace things like that. But the fact that I can have things on top there is great. This is a... The only issue right now is that actually does take up a lot of room. I kind of want to tuck this down here. And I've got... Effectively, like, because of the use of backpacks, I've got a lot of storage space here. Like, way more than I actually need. Way more than I actually need. So I could get rid of these two comfortably. And I've got these. Like, I think we've gotten to the point where the crates are not the advantage they used to be. Yes, they do give me a couple more tiles, but only for loose things that would fit in them. And I don't need those anymore. I need room to store larger objects that I'll strip down, like walls and things. The ship you're remembering didn't have a functional reactor, no. That was sadly not the case. It would have been grand if it had, but alas, no. Yeah, at this point, I could get all 4 of those crates out of here. These ones I think I'll keep, because they are technically currently full of medicine, and I don't know if I'm ever going to need it. I'm starting to feel like I won't, but... Right, I'm going to go and sell the 4 empty crates. Don't want them anymore. Guess I am also going to sell someone's screwdriver that they left on the ground. Oh, that's probably... Oh, that poor maintenance guy. He walked away after repairing the airlock. I just need to go and grab this one more thing, and I'm finished with that job. Came back, and I'd stolen his toolbox. It's like, well, God damn it. May as well have my screwdriver too, then, because it can't... I do not know where to put it now. I am a baddie. I'm a baddie, and I feel bad. Not bad enough, of course, to not be a baddie, but, you know. Feel bad all the same. Right. Well, all 4 of those can go. Sorted. Yeah, not quite dark Aavak there. More cloudy Aavak. Another locker for the side there would actually be quite nice, but this is fine. Okay. Technically speaking, if I wanted an inflow for atmosphere, I could actually have just a spare can and just drain atmosphere from K-Leg, pump it into the can, put it down here to extract the CO2 and fill my ship. You could get by. You would be scrimping and saving in the most depressingly thrifty of ways, though, in order to do that. Wouldn't a baddie want to feel bad? Good peeps want to feel good, so it stands to reason. Wow. Your logic is undeniable. Makes sense to me, chat. Okay, we're good here, I think. I think 'tis time for us to go find a derelict. I need to go and grab myself a license. Then we're going to go find a derelict. Oh, sorry, I need to buy a license. You okay? What are you doing? Oh, you want... God damn it, why does everyone want to get... Oh. How am I feeling? I'm greedy. Fine. Here you go. You're not going to wait quickly, though. You've now signed up to chat with me for a bit. Discuss unusual meat. You know, the topic everyone wants to talk about. Come back, you scoundrel! Oh my lord, they're running off. Did they borrow my money just to go... I guess they didn't sign up to talk to me. Fair enough. Did I purchase a... Oh, yes, I did. Good. Right, this is valid until 8:21 tomorrow morning. Now, we're already tired, so we're going to be... I know this sounds stupid, chat, but we're going to be spending 6 hours of our limited time sleeping. But I don't want to fly out... Oh, I guess I could have just flown off from K-Leg and then flown back, but I'm going to go and anchor it at a derelict. That way, I don't appear to be salvaging something I'm not meant to. I could just do crimes, yes. Does anyone remember... Oh. Why is that going all over the place? Hello? Ah, yes. Wonderful. Right. Does anyone remember which one of these was the large wreck? I don't remember which one we were looting. I guess I could just go to a new one, though. Can you rate your vessel before you go? Sure. Okay. You can do that. Actually, no, I can do it from the kiosk over here, can't I? No, that's a realistic kiosk. No, I need a ship kiosk. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we can do that in the commercial district. I can have a look at them. Though, to be honest, I'd already taken everything of particular value out of it. The nav console. I think there was 1 or 2 things left on the reactor. Oh, actually... You know what? Maybe we go back. Maybe we do finish off that job. Sure. Ship rating. I don't have room for a bed yet. A toilet maybe, but even then, maybe not. I've already got a sleeping bag, and that's good enough for me. It's a C2E medium. So, condition A to E. I think it's been C for a while. Specialization. Oh, actually, no, it was... Was it? I don't know. Specialized rooms. Got an airlock and a bridge. And then... Maneuverability from A to E, worst. Ours is worst, apparently. I was hoping that having more thrusters would have helped, but apparently not. And size is medium. Wow. That might actually have been it. Let's connect to the drone. Just imagine owning your own toilet. That's true. That is definitely not. Oh, wait, I'm looking at used ships. My bad. My bad. I want derelicts. Of course. Was it this? Yeah, this is the one. HMVOL. Looking at that. That was the little Van Hummel cabin. That was the reactor. That was the storage locker. So HMVOL is the one we want. I think this is the one that was being eaten by meat. So it was the more scared of you that we need to get to. Roger, Roger. What a surprise. I was wrong. It's fine. I'm sure we would have had fun at that wreck no matter what. I think you were taking us to the meat wreck. Well, that being said, if I could get rid of these crates, I could put a bed in there. Yeah, more scared of you. Right, there we are. Okay. Switch to comms. Hail K-leg. Request undocking. Cleared for takeoff. Good ship. Lollipop. Safe travels. Perfect. We're popping off in the right way. Right. Bring ourselves around. Slide over correction there. Let's get us right on target though. And right down. Come on. There we are. Should be good enough. Right, let's speed up to about... how much time do I want really here? Do I have much to repair right now? Not really. Let's take us all the way up to 100 meters a second then. I'll do. Right, so we got 10 minutes. We're still swinging a little bit. That should do. There we are. Perfect. That'll work. Okay. Now, when we dock, I'm going to loot the place, and then we're going to sleep for 6 hours and burn 6 hours of our license. I know that's not ideal. It does suck, but, you know, it's what we're going to do. All right, we've got 9 minutes until we get there. Sure, let's burn like 6 of them. Just doing some repairs. Make sure I can't leave. Oh. Is there really nothing for me to repair? How uncommon. Our ship is in good condition, apparently. Well, that's very nice. Why are we carrying a heavy load? It's because we were under high G-force because I was accelerating. We've got a good bit of time left there. O2 can seems good. Honestly, we could have a little bit to eat, but I need a poop, which is going to be difficult while I'm on another ship. Maybe I should have gone before I left. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Oh well. Now we are, because of this, slowly filling this room with more pressure over time. So I do need to let it vent now and then. Because when I leave this room to go into K-Leg, a load more atmosphere enters here than is on this side. We'll just see what we can do, though. I want to get another intake to match the one I've got down here, if I can, at some point. Probably build that intake in there, maybe. I don't know. Got spare N2 and spare O2 in case I need it. This is Valheim music, yeah. I'm just going to let us come in. So we're about down to 10 kilometers, then start slowing. That's good enough. All right, let's start bringing us back. You notice the weight goes up over here because of the burden of the G-forces that I'm experiencing, and if I increase my throttle, I feel the weight even harder. I'm going to bring down to about 50 meters a second. And then I should really throttle down rather than just suddenly stopping, because we definitely feel those G-forces as well. Right. Now I'm just going to wait until we're under 5 kilometers, which we're about there. There we go. Right. Clear the alarm. Comms. Hail ship. Initiate uncontrolled dock. There we go. There you go. Need very little maneuvers at this point. And I'd like to try and keep my thrusters very, very gentle as we come in. As at this point, we're going to start slowing. As I've said before, I would prefer to connect sub 10 meters a second. And I'm fine with using time acceleration in order to connect. I say that every single time. It's just because there's different people here every time. Whether this is needed or not, it kind of feels roleplay to try and do it like that. Oh, realistically, I should like be decelerating to less than a meter a second by the time I actually make contact, but there we go. And I think you've got to be within like a sub 100 or 150 for the dock to trigger. Right, this is D10 Titan Max ship. You've been here before. Hopefully there will not be any meat here. We will find out. How old is Moken? I think he's 28, isn't he? Yeah, 28. Right, let's bring you along with, because we are going to be collecting some walls and other gubbins. Because I would... Oh, actually... You know what, sure. Drop. And I'm going to... Yeah, that's it. You can sit in there. I'm gonna go back through, and we're gonna check out the ship first, because you never know. Maybe someone else has been here since we were last here. To that end, let's be cautious with this, shall we? I don't want trouble. Where if someone starts it, I intend to be the one to finish it. Right, we need to allow disembark. This is what's left of the place when we last popped through. Couple of bins here and there. No mystery meat yet, which is good. Yep, that was the nav console. We took that out. Beds over here. I guess I could take a bed. Install it permanently. Let's pause that there. We've got lots of pumps. Don't really need them all, though. I don't think that would benefit us. Loads of N2 canisters that I could pick up. We've got the room for them. Take everything not nailed down. Pry up everything that is, and take the nails. Not strictly, because time is money. I've only got this license for 24 hours. And deconstructing the entire ship would take me a long time. But there are things that are worth a lot more than other things here, and I intend to take those. Rito! What a fantastic surprise. Hello, mate. You've caught me pondering my way around a wreck that we intend to we intend to try and make less of a wreck. Mass-wise, there will be less wreck left when we leave. Conversely, there will be more of our ship when we leave. You know, because the universe likes balance. But thank you so much for dropping by. Chat, if you're not already familiar with Retromation, then please do avail yourselves of that follow button right at the top of chat right now and go ahead and give it a click. Don't do it if you're already following them, though, because I'm told that causes an unfollow, and that I don't want that on my conscience. What are you doing, Rita? What were you playing? I'll just leave us in pause just for a second. Because time is money, and also air. We don't have enough air. Never have enough air. Ah, bazaar. Lots and lots of bazaar. I see. How have you got many wins tonight? I should imagine that you're at the point where you generally get a 10 win, and if not, close. Four runs, 4 wins. Wow, 4 out of 4. Excellent, mate. It's bizarre how much Bazaar he's playing. Not really. Bazaar is a bloody good game. Rito plays Bazaar like Aavak plays Factorio. Wow. Wow, Rito, you need to seek help. Oddly enough, Oxygen Not Included is a better name for this game than it is for the game titled that. Yeah, no, that is absolutely true. But welcome in, Raiders. I'm afraid you can't see much right now because this is our tiny little ship that we have slowly been building up from nothing. It's definitely a fixer-upper, but it's our fixer-upper, and we love it. We are presently redocking with a wreck that we harvested some things out of a little while ago because we didn't have enough room at the time, and we now have much more room. So we've come back to grab a couple of the more expensive bits, namely reactor components generally. There were 2 reactor components left here that we wanted to grab. And also, the other reason why we came back here is because we at least knew that this place wasn't being eaten by mysterious space meat. I wish I was joking, but it seems in the far future, man has trifled with powers that he scarcely can comprehend, and with the best of intentions, I'm sure it wasn't a mega corporation that just wanted to squeeze more money out of people who couldn't afford anything else. I'm sure it was some altruistic philanthropist who wanted to give to the world a source of unending meaty goodness that unfortunately went awry for whatever reason. We're slowly uncovering the clues as we hack our way through various corporate logs. I'm certain it had nothing to do with money. 100%. They just wanted everyone to enjoy food, specifically protein-rich food. Very protein-rich. Soon we shall all be one with the meat. Yeah, unfortunately, I am actually a little bit concerned that will be true, which is why I came back here, because I was fairly certain there wasn't a meat infestation on this wreck the last time I was here, and I was hoping that would remain the case. And it looks like it has been. Hooray! Celebrations! Which means my very tired character can perhaps spare 6 hours to sleep at this wreck while he's got an official license that lets him salvage the wreck, and also, not wake up now in a meat ship, specifically inside the meat ship. The meat ship is now a stomach, inside the stomach. That's the part that I was worried about. Waking up to being digested through his EVA suit. Become one with you should bring some meat to the flotilla. Why would I want to spread the meat plague? You are bad, Chet. You are encouraging me to do bad things. Naughty. Hey, Alhazarad. The meat is the fuel of nightmares of the Mechanicus. That's true. It hears us. It sings to us.
Round and round the garden, like a teddy bear.
In the name of Meat Thulu. That's the problem, is that when we first showed up to a wreck that had a tiny little bit of meat on the side, it was like, I guess that's just space meat, like floor chicken. And then the meat started growing, and then all of a sudden it had eyes and other bits. And I was like, oh, this isn't going in a good direction. All right, so we were just going to walk around just to make sure there wasn't a meat infestation before I decided to tucker down for the night, because goodness, my character has earned it. But I am now thinking that maybe, just maybe, chat, my character has earned a sleep in an actual bed. Imagine that. Actual beds. So I'm going to go and, as much as we've got a sleeping bag. See, the thing is, do I have enough room? If I do that, I can't easily take it down. Whereas a sleeping bag, I can roll back up. But the bed is not like I can just take that down and store it. It's a big thing. A bed? Who does he think he is? A prince? This is true. We shouldn't let him get accustomed to such luxury. That's right. We need to keep it real. He has to understand his place in the universe. Ideally, not surrounded by meat. No, don't open the door. Oh, thank goodness. I also didn't empty out I built this airlock, and I'm barely using it. It's very silly of me. Okay, but we are back, and we are safe, and I am going to get out of my clothes. Don't get too excited, chat. We're going to get out of the EVA suit. Tunk. And we shall get into our night clothes. There we are. The machete is not part of our night clothes. We shouldn't need that now. There. Right, so, bedtime. Let's go ahead and install the bed. Right about there. hugging the machete like a little teddy bear. No. Maybe we could hug the bloody meat stick. I mean, the blood... the nightstick, the truncheon. No, wait, that isn't the... the words came out too fast. My innocent Welsh brain didn't grasp the full measure of what I was saying in English before I had said it. So we're just going to ignore that and we're going to move on and we're going to sleep. Chat, you're all horrible to me. I would... see, one thing I would like to do is have a switch that would allow me to disable everything but necessary systems on here. So life support systems, that sort of thing. Right, we are now unconscious. I'm going to give us a roster time. It is currently 9, so I'm going to say sleep from now. Let's give us 6 hours of sleep. Yeah. There we are. All right, we're going to focus on sleeping during this time. And go. Let's just make sure that you're not allowed to get up in the middle of the night and try and go and have a wee in one of the toilets on the ship without you wearing your suit. Yeah, that probably is wise. Look, okay, he had a sleep debt. I'm just paying off the debt. Mook and Manufer fantasized about a lost love. This isn't the time to do that after the whole meat stick comment. Manu, oh, you're making it worse. I don't know what to say. All right, please wake up. We are now hungry. Oh. Sobs quietly to themselves. Oh no. Oh no. He's weeping out of desperation for social contact. I'm sorry. We've not been good to poor Moken. Thinks back to a time they cheated death and tries to make themselves feel more accomplished. Okay, I promise when we get back to K-Leg, I'm going to let you talk with your new friend in the Port Authority for hours. Moken's social life. Dapper rip, yep. Unfit, feeble, fragile, desperate for intimacy. Yeah. Pulls up the schedule and updates the to-do list. Bless. Bless you. What exactly are you doing? Why does it feel like you're doing tasks automatically? Game? Uh-oh. Game? Oh, no! Game! No! Not like this! .jpg. Okay, program is not responding. I'm giving it more time. He needs another sexy smoke. No! That's what got us into this problem with the whole meaty lump in his throat to begin with. The meat dating got us. It's not coming back, chat. It's not coming back. Oh, I don't know when the last autosave was. Yeah, the game just straight up and died. All right. Let's see how far back we went. Tea break will be in like 40 minutes. We are way too early for another tea break.
Spin 06 down, transmitting your initial switch to 118.50. You are cleared for approach.
15 minutes ago.
Approach switching to 118.50, Mike 34.
Not the worst it could have been. It was all just a dream. Yeah, we'll go with that. You know what? And while that's happening, I intend to, well, as soon as this is finished loading, I intend to switch our audio to something else. We must beat back the meat, not beat the meat. I chose my words very carefully this time. Must be beaten back, not beaten. Very important distinction. And the best way to free ourselves of the meat apocalypse is to embrace the strength and certainty of steel. Okay. Well, let's find out what we're up to. Use. What are we doing? We are on our way to our target, thankfully. Got a 9-minute approach. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm assuming the evil space meat doesn't just randomly happen. It isn't like rolled whenever you arrived, but rather it is something that is decided like on a rec basis and is remembered. We don't need to get out. We don't need to do any searching. We can just have a sleep. Today I played this and it went from 4 gigabytes of RAM to 12 gigabytes of RAM use. Yeah, no, this game is a chunky simulation. You can set the autosave frequency to much more frequent, yeah. It won't block the O2 vent. The O2 vent is underneath this component. And underneath that one. If I put something underneath it, it would block the vent though, yeah. Right, I'm going to speed things up. We're going to just get there nice and fast. Once we get within 10 kilometers, I will slow down. I've got nothing else to do on the ship right now, so. We will, however, remain in my suit the whole time. There we go. And once I'm sub 50 meters a second, I don't feel so bad then of just bringing us in from that point. So as soon as this is below 5 kilometers, there we go. Clear that. Hail the ship. It won't respond because it is a wreck. Initiate uncontrolled docking guidance to uncontrolled vessel. There we go. Now we just bring her in. Want to line up a bit. Want to bring our bearing across. There we go. Let's just try and bring us in a little bit. There we go. And about there. We're still traveling 44 meters a second, approaching another ship, which is not the ideal way to do it. But we can slow down pretty quickly, actually. I think this time I'm going to just let us coast in and then adjust our speed as we approach. There we go. Speed up time. I'm not going to accelerate because that'll burn reaction mass that we don't need to get rid of. But we're coming in and I will start to slow down in just a second. Need to reposition just a little bit. There, that should do. Slowing down. I'm gonna keep decelerating and clamp. Alright. We are docked. There we go. Alright. Now then, let's go ahead. Swap into our... you know, we could just sleep in our t-shirt. That should be fine. There you go. Right. Time to have a sleep. I'm going to change the roster work hours to... Why? Where have you gone? I swear to God, what are you doing? You're going to the sleeping bunk? However, he will put on a spacesuit. That's kind of good to know. But you know what? You know what I don't want you to do? Is to leave the ship and sleep. Oh my God, I swear. I swear. Why are you so dumb? Why are you actually made of stupid? I feel this is a very important question. Put that back right now. Actually made of stupid. Okay. Now that we've done that, you should go to bed in this. Oh, you've decided to write home in your PDA. Will you use this bed, I wonder? You know what? I'm going to fast forward time and just hope that you sleep. No, you're just saying resting idle. Can I tell you to sleep here instead? There you go. No, resting idle. I'm going to let you finish going to sleep. There you are. You are now unconscious. There we are. Resting, sleeping. I'm going to give 6 hours. Time has advanced. Dreamed of re-engineering the ship design. Skilled in spaceship engineering. Oh, that's much better. You weren't lamenting your ex. That's so much healthier. 6 sleeping, 5 resting, 1 working. Moken Manifer dreamed of re-engineering the ship design. Okay, not bad. I approve. You are embracing the strength and certainty of steel, as we knew you would. Truly the best day. Will we wake up without sobbing this time? Oh, I hope so. I really hope so. Why have we got that open? Is that the backpack you've got on? Did you grab the other backpack? Right, cancel your current action. No, they stopped quietly to themselves still. Sadness. Oh yeah, you did actually, didn't you? Right, cancel. Pause. Can't get to food. Trench's Chipotle pork with cheese spread. Surely you've denied per roster orders. Oh no. Why are you trying? Like, I got you. Maybe I shouldn't give this to you. Maybe I should just have you on work the whole shift and just tell you when you're allowed to sleep. I don't know, but I mean, I'm glad that you're feeling triumphant, mate. I really am. But you seem to be using more autonomy than I would like you to be using. Let's put it that way. Could you please... Right, there we go. We've got Trench's Mystery Meat Surprise... Mystery Meat and Surprise Sauce. This one is styled Mystery Meat and Surprise Sauce, which among the lines labeling is probably the most honest. Okay, so, our pragmatic friend told us to harvest the meat and taste it. Why does meaning go down if we remove the mystery meat bits? Feels that dreams are in sync. It would make our dreams less in sync with reality. What? How? I don't... Why does it matter so much to you, Moken, to eat the mystery meat? I'm going to ponder the mystery meat. And then I will eat the mystery meat. Though I worry that this is going to make the meaty lump in our throat even worse. Also, how's the music, chat? Alright, we're going to eat the meat. Very epic for sleepy times, yeah. No longer has freshened up their teeth recently. I see the Mocken is just doing auto tasks right now. I'm not really sure how that's all working, but let's freshen up our teeth. There we go. And now that we've done that, it's time for us to put on our EVA suit and actually go and do stuff. Don't stop crying. Please, Mock. It'll be okay, buddy. He wants to go and get some more food, I think. Alright, I'm gonna give you shore leave. I don't know if this is wise or not, but please don't take your helmet off to eat while you're on shore leave, though, okay? That's the agreement that we have together. Hopefully. Alright, I'm actually gonna just see what he does. I'm fairly certain he's gonna vent this room. Does he let the door close first? He does. Okay. Are you gonna go and get your mystery meat? Oh, I didn't vent that. That was my bad. Okay. Remembering family. I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. Right, once you're done with that, I would like you to have a look around. Nothing in there. Remembering cheating death. Feeling triumphant. That's good. That's very good. Well done. I would like to pick this up and drag it with us. Because I would like to put the various gubbins that we can onto the dolly. Is there anything in there? Oh yeah, there's that, the salvaging permit that was out of date. Right, can I just... I mean, maybe a door wouldn't be a terrible one. It's mega banged up, though. Don't cry in your EVA suit, dude. He's never been this willful before. Oh, this is taking ages. We should have... Yeah, we've got power tools, so I'm not really sure why it's taking this long, but... Oh, did I uninstall it? Oh, I did. I thought I was scrapping it. Can I put it on the dolly? No. Okay, fine. Thermostat. Lots of trash on the floor. Can't get to the trenches food that is apparently in here somewhere. I'll see what I can do for you, but it's going to have to wait. Did we check all of these bins? We might have. If we did, I forget. That feels like a smaller door. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it isn't. Still a relatively large door. Oh, that's right. This is where we got most of those, most of the medicine, isn't it? Those are free sinks if we wanted them. Okay, I'm going to leave the dolly here for the time being. After you finish going through your PDA. Right. We are going to go and... Well, actually, do you reckon we could fit the reactor components on the dolly? I might be able to, but I'm going to probably say no. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we can, and then I'll know for the future. We also want the N2 canisters as well. Oh, you can. Okay, fair enough. Right, that's going to be very useful for us dealing with these things in the future then. Does this ship have a free toilet as well? I'm probably, actually. I'm sad to say. Because now chat won't let it go. We're going to leave these walls down here. All right, gonna drop that for a second. Right, I want to... That's in good repair. So I'll install it. We can sell the N2 later. Oh, cancel action. I was restoring it, and I want to just take it apart first. We'll restore it in the comfort of our ship. In space, sound doesn't carry, but the speed of a fart in a spaceship is faster than physics should allow. What? Random 4D2, you're living up to your name. How's the rise to riches going? We went backwards, and I'm going to blame at least part of that on the space cop who decided to crash into us while we were moving at 200 meters a second to tell us that our ship was not up to spec and fine us 1,000 smackaroos. Probably, because they crashed into us at that speed. I feel that we were shaken down, honestly. Okay, so Road Train is like, deliver us to the toilet so the Moken can satisfy his desire to defecate. Apparently he has a fully evacuated rectum, thank you very much, Road Train. So there you go. Did I take everything out of here? I did. I did not. It's a wall. That is a floor. As is that. The middle of a salvage is not the best time, I'm going to be honest with you, Moken, to be writing home. I feel. Oh. I thought there was going to be trenches over here, but he can't. What trenches is he trying to get to? I'm confused. Very confused. Extremely confused. Is there trenches in the reactor room? There's not, but there was a heatsink. Oh, wait, there is something else there. Let's go back. What's in this? Ooh. Now those look kind of nice. Not gonna lie. I'll grab that and take it with. Okay, so this is the situation, chat. What we need to do is if we want to expand our ship, we need to do that here. Who that? Light in the hand so we can see. I mean, I can, but then someone just says, "Ah, but you've got a light on your EVA. You don't need a light in your hand." There we go. Even though I said, yeah, it gives us more light though. They're like, you don't need that. This EVA has no light. It does have a light. Okay, it absolutely does. That is light. Unless you think I've got some sort of Furion-like eyes that let me see in the dark. My ship value, I'm not actually sure. Right, now you're going to have to give me a moment. Thank you very much, Panzer, for that tip. That's incredibly, incredibly kind of you. Diolch yn fawr iawn. In Flames, you can also turn on the light and then set it on the ground. Yeah, that's what we're probably going to do when we decide where we're going to work. But what I first need to do is decide what work we're doing. Now, what I would love to do is expand the ship rather extensively, if possible. Now, what I have to decide is how I'm going to expand it. Okay, so we've got this wall down here. And I think having this as a cargo loading area is solid. It's a solid plan. If we were to extend a wall out here and put a door, or maybe even just down here even, that would be fine. Because as I said, I would like a cockpit area, like a control area, a living quarters, a corridor connecting them, cargo bay, and then engineering down here. The cockpit area probably wouldn't need to be as big as a consequence, so it could slide down. The living quarters, I'm not sure. We probably need to expand that. Maybe a bed would fit in there, though. And we'd need somewhere for a toilet. Hey, OM Carter, how you doing, mate? Thank you so much for the 22 years. So I think the first place for us to start is going to be, because this is going to be a multi-stage process, I think. Because I don't even have all of the components that I'm going to need. So I think what makes the most sense is to start off by expanding out the ship down in this direction. And from there, that would give us a lot more room then to haul more stuff. But from that place, I mean, I could put another airlock on the backside then, so that when I'm docked at places like K-Leg, I could do building. But I think all of that starts with us greatly expanding out this area. Like flooring it all the way down, walling it all off. And at that point, I would probably create a new room, just for now. Then rotate this up, put a door. This one doesn't need anything in particular. So, you know, that one can be accessed from in here. But this would give me 1, 2, 3 compartments for different sorts of work. I'm Carter. You're more than welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos and streams, mate. If we're gonna build a ship, then we should be building it sensibly. And that means that we need to account for the fact that we're not always going to be safe. We've experienced micrometeorites already taking out power to our transponder, which was kind of rough. So there's no guarantee that any particular compartment, any part of the ship can remain airtight indefinitely, no matter how well we pilot. So with that in mind, I want to have bulkheads. I want to be able to, if something does bust through somewhere, I want to have a way to navigate around, a way to isolate that area whilst I work on fixing it. I don't want the entire ship to lose atmosphere because one hole appeared in one place. So I think that plan, while it's going to be, it's going to involve lots of building and rebuilding, I think this plan is going to be the best way to move forward. So with that in mind, and now that I know that floors need to be built under walls, I'm going to try and build floors down here. But I should be able to use the dolly to, once I put the reactor components in here, use the dolly to come out here and start tearing up floor from all over the place. My goal initially, to floor this section completely. It doesn't need to be exposed to space to function. Obviously, the thrusters probably do, though. Actually, do they, chat? They might not. How much mortgage have I got left? A lot. A lot. I've got 839,000 left on my mortgage. Actually, on that note. There we go. That's a good point. Maybe I shouldn't be looking at doing that yet, because I'll be burning through like $5,000 worth of salvage potential just remodeling my ship. Now, that makes sense if the reason I'm doing it is to be able to gather more stuff. Makes much less sense if I'm just doing it to make my ship look nice. That's fair. Yeah. Darksan, that actually is a really good bit of advice, because currently we are just struggling with debt. Flipping ships is a pretty fast way of doing it. I'm not ready to start doing that yet. I would want to expand my cargo on this ship a little bit more so that I could carry enough stuff, because right now it's going to be hard for me to fit a nav console in here, for example. But I'm somewhat confident that I'd be able to put together a ship that it would be capable of at least moving. Yeah. Okay, so taking the time now to grab all of the materials I need to at least expand these walls out and just have extra cargo so that we could then focus on flipping ships. I think that's not a bad idea. Good night, Road Train. It is actually pretty soon to have a tea break, actually. How long have we been streaming for? We're at 6.5 hours. Maybe I can go a little bit longer. Maybe I can go to another tea break after this one. All right. This is a worthwhile pursuit for now. I'll wait for you to finish remembering family. Never mind. Here we go. Right. In we go. I don't know where this Chipotle stuff with cheese is, and I'm sorry that you desperately want to get to it. I don't know what to tell you though, buddy. I just don't know where it is. You need a lot of capital to start flipping ships because you have to buy the derelict, and that usually costs between 100k and much more depending on the condition. Yeah, that was the other thing, is when I was looking at the derelicts, it was like, they're really expensive. I've got 17k. I welcome chat advice, but I do feel like chat might be jumping the gun a little bit with things they're telling me to consider doing. Right, let's have a look in you. Could you stop adding lines onto your letters while I've got work? Right, okay, now you're done with that. Let's get in here. Does that have anything in it? No. I'm totally gonna forget they're there, by the way. There's like a ridiculously high chance of that. All right. Let's head on back in here. Right. But before we go any further, let's just pop this there. Going to want to vent the atmosphere in here. Or rather, put that back in the ship. So let's turn on my little makeshift area. I'll pass some time. Like 5 minutes should do. You're feeling triumphant. Well done. Very glad for you. Can't get to food. Can't get to the sleeping bunk. Damaged. Why are you trying to? You're on the work roster. This I don't understand, chat. It feels like they are stuck in like free time or something. Winged Flame says, you can stick it to the man by finding the derelict first, stripping everything down, doors especially. It will tank the price hard, then you can buy it and install everything again. I believe that's been patched, so the price is now set when the derelict is generated and doesn't get overwritten by stuff you do to it before you buy it. Yeah, I just don't understand why they seem to be in like full autonomy mode. Is it perhaps something like that? I really don't know, because they seem to just be making their own decisions constantly. Whereas previously, they've not really done that. Ooh! That wasn't what you were meant to do, I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, no, this is really quite irritating. I need you to go back and turn that off. There you go. Does anyone know, or has anyone experienced this before? Because it has dramatically made playing the game more finicky than it was just even just like an hour ago. Try saving and reloading the save. Could do, sure. I guess that should always be a choice. But it happened after they slept, because I changed the roster to let them sleep during sleep time. And now it's as if they're stuck in, I don't know, free time mode. We'll quit out and come back in. Early access game and all that. When you started this hour, wasn't he set to sleep schedule? If so, then maybe that set what he tries to do for that whole hour. But it hasn't been an hour since then, has it, in-game? Or maybe it has, actually. Maybe it has. Maybe it works by a full hour.
Juliet India approach. This is Mike 263.
But I'm not sure. Ostranauts takes place in 2079 after an ablation cascade rendered Earth's orbit too dangerous to traverse. But it feels like an hour will have already have passed at this point. Right, we'll see what happens now. Okay. Right. We want to take apart walls and conduits. We want to do that for a little bit. Oh, and floors as well, actually. Right, we're going to use the orders task. So I want wall floor conduit uninstalled from this location. Then this one as well. And then this one. The only issue with this is it's going to take a lot of welding power to do this. For the time being, I'm also going to tell you that you're not allowed to open airlocks. So that hopefully you won't try to get back inside without me letting you, basically. Yeah, until I have more people, it probably doesn't make any sense to have sleep time, really. I just, from what I was seeing in the Excel super fast forward time, it looked like if he wasn't on sleep duty, then sleep was worse. But I think I may have misunderstood that. All right, very specifically don't want to remove all of the walkable paths around the ship. So I feel that moving the dolly around will be greatly improved if I don't have to do that. It is a big that you only nap when not on sleep time. Oh, a bug. Ah, okay. So I do need them to be on sleep time to get the most out of it. Noted. May as well just stack the conduits in my personal inventory. The floors, though. Go. Right, we got a bit more room in this. Definitely got more room for floors. Might leave that one. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Just for stacking purposes, not as good. I suppose, though, I can get, like, as long as I pick up 5 of them, it should be fine. Right, getting the conduits and the floors would be great down here as well. Right. Okay, so drop the dolly. Right. Let's just remove the floors and conduits around here. No. Can I not cancel that task? There we go. There we go. Right. And I only want to remove the conduits around here. Okay. Auto task. Crack on until you run out of power. How's the update for this game? I'm not actually sure what the updates were before this was. The last time I played this was a long time ago. But I'm having a huge amount of fun. This one at the bottom left corner hole. What? What do you mean? I fell asleep while watching Aavak's Terminus stream. Did he finish this student run? No, not yet. I've just been captured by this a little bit. I'm really enjoying it, so we're playing more of it right now. Yeah. It is quite enjoyable, yeah. I'm seriously loving this. This is just the right kind of jank mixed with potential that will keep me going for a while. It's going to be very interesting once we get to the point where we've got multiple crew as well. Right. Okay. Let's do a bit of cleanup. Guess that's just a corner floor. I think I'll leave that on the ground for now. So I've got a lot of other flooring along with this. That's a decent haul for now, I think. Right. Actually, do I have room for one more stack of floors or a wall? I do. So let's go ahead and uninstall this wall. It also kind of scratches the same cathartic itch that Hardspace does. Yeah, I'd agree with that, Winged Flames. So I've started playing after watching and have just salvaged a couple of wrecks, less than legally, but I can't figure out how to sell the components I just found. How do I sell directly from my ship without a license? You can't. You'll need to go aboard, find the black market and sell to them. There's no guarantee they will buy what you're trying to sell though. Cinder Dragon actually is answering the question. I think I misunderstood. You need to set up a zone on your ship. I can show you how I've set up the zone on my ship in just a moment if you'd like, if that would help. I'll need to get back to it though, because I can't access the zone interface unless I'm on the ship. So I'll just get in here and I will quickly demonstrate how that works. So now I'm on the ship. If you go into your PDA, you can bring up the zones tab. And I've designated certain areas in the ship to be hauling and barter zones. So that if it's a barter zone and there's something there, then you can click through the menus in the dialogue for a trader down the bottom. There'll be like different zones. And you can just open up a zone and then trade out of that zone. They're a little bit finicky in how you set up the zones, but I will quickly demonstrate how to do this. All right, so if I wanted to remove from here, I could do that. Oh, I was using the wrong one. So C, chunk to remove it, or I can add by just dragging them out like this. And then add to the current selection. But to create a new zone, you actually have to select the tiles first. So for example, I might want to do this and then say add new zone. Then that adds the zone in. Then I could, holding C, draw, as long as you've clicked on the edit zone, draw to remove tiles or draw to add tiles without C. And then you can delete it like that. You can also set who is allowed to go in the zones, what kind of items are allowed in the zones. You can forbid certain zones. You can turn them on for barter or for hauling so that you will automatically haul to those zones, which is quite cool. Right, with that, we're okay. I think, Moken, I would like you to head on out here. Now, the big question I have, oh, can you, you're not allowed. You were allowed in, but I don't let you back out, my bad. So, with regards to the thrusters, if I were to build floors here, would the thruster just have to be removed first, or would it pop off or anything like that? Big questions. I'm not going to drop the dolly. I don't know if that would work. But what I will do is I'm going to set up some install jobs. So first things first, I would like to install floors. Any floor that I have, Oh, I can install floors through these doors, yeah. That's cool. Right, so I'm going to first draw out the floors like this. I will leave that empty for now. Because I'm not a monster, I'm going to leave a little curve there. Even though that's going to make some people's brains hurt. Actually, how many tiles is this? 1, 2, 3. I will build the wall out like this so that I can have the antenna just kind of tucked in at the side. Until I've got a better home for it. I think that works. Corelli said, so would it be better to salvage everything you need to expand the ship, then make your ship bigger? Because you only have a limited salvage license. Am I going to add hydroponics? Is that even a thing? I don't know. I've seen planters actually on Flotilla, so maybe. Bear in mind, I don't know how deep this game goes, so I there's lots of things I don't know actually about it. Once that's done, I want to install power, conduits, like that. Now that should give Moken quite a lot of things to do while I'm here. But just in case it doesn't give them enough things to do, I'll also set up some walls, because we're going to go on tea break, and you can then watch Moken doing work. We'll have some walls going around like this. And also these two. Like so. I assume there's everything required to sustain life. I have no idea. Watch him trap himself in there. Ah, that's why I'm not building walls there. I've played enough Dwarf Fortress, and oxygen not included, to not fall prey to that new mistake. Thank you very much. Okay, so while that's going on, actually, what I'll probably do, thinking about it, is I could probably install the thruster here and somewhere along there once it's equivalent shaped, and have even just remove that wall and have this tucked in there, or others, so that I have got more RCS available, like I've got over there. That would actually be kind of cool. Right, okay, so I'm gonna let Moken get to work. Hopefully we don't die, and so that we don't lose too much if we do, I will drop a save. And then when we come back from tea break, we will continue with the expanding. Hopefully we can get the front of this ship greatly expanded. The goal with doing that is so that I can store enough materials, to be able to make enough money from sales to get the capital, the seed capital. But the ultimate goal is to have enough materials stored that I can flip a ship. And then we are going to get into the ship flipping business, I guess, until at least we've paid off our mortgage. Make sure his batteries are full. That's a good question, actually. That is a good question. They almost certainly aren't. We're looking here. All right, don't need that one. That battery is fine. What about here? 82%, 87, 91, 79 with an 82 and a 72 spare battery available. I'm actually okay with that. That shouldn't be too rough for us then. Let's tuck that one in there as well. Wait, that's the new one. That's the old one. I need to just discard that. However, I'm not going to litter. Not a litter bug. Yeah, we should have enough batteries for us to take care of things. Having a couple of spare ones in here would probably be a really solid plan, though. And I'll bear that in mind moving forward. Okay. Chat. Let's see if Moken can get all of this done before I'm back from tea break. This is your chance to get up